U.S. farms are under a blanket of snow this morning, but in Florida, strawberry season is in full bloom. Jackie Keenan reports on why farmers there are seeing red, and we don't mean from the color of the fruit.
The work here at Fancy Farms is anything but fancy, but the fruits of this labor is a beautiful red treat. Florida is the nation's second largest producer of strawberries, behind California. Acreage is up to 12,000, with revenue nearing $400 million. And the demand for this tasty fruit across the U.S. is increasing every year.
Well, the industry here in Florida has been going on for almost 100 years. It's been a little niche market. We have beautiful weather in the wintertime, so we have an opportunity to grow beautiful strawberries.
The strawberry industry is growing in Florida, but there are big challenges for this tiny fruit.
This is a trying year here. If we have a lot of berries come on here in the next 6 to 8 weeks and there's not enough people to pick these berries, you might see farmers not planting as many acres of berries because of the labor situation.
Fancy Farms owner Carl Grooms says he and most other farmers depend on immigrant labor. But even when going through government programs to find legal ways of hiring, it's still not enough.
To find labor at our farms, under the current constraints that the government has out there, is very difficult to find hands to pick the berries, plant the berries, do everything. It's all hand work for us.
An even larger problem for Florida's strawberry farmers is Mexico. Strawberries here serve a sweet spot during the winter months, filling in when California can't. But Mexico grows its berries at the same time, and the labor and production are cheaper, which is putting pressure on profits.
As they become larger, it creates an oversupply situation, depresses prices for all of us, and no one can survive that.
Latest numbers from the USDA have farmers in this area worried. Mexico's production of strawberries has nearly quadrupled since 2000, up 36% from last year alone. Grooms hopes consumers check for the Florida seal to make sure Florida farmers are being supported.
Today, Mexico has 25,000 acres that are picking this day, and they're shipping them into the United States. And obviously, chain store buyers are buying those because they can get them cheaper and make more money off of them. And I think a lot of consumers think that they're buying berries out of California or Florida, and they're really not. And I don't mind consumer buying California, but let's stay away from the foreign stuff.
For First Business News, I'm Jackie Keenan.
Jackie tells us Mexico has 1.5 times as many acres of strawberry fields as Florida, but California reigns supreme with 38,000 acres.